Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. We will start the stream just straight after the sound. We will be back. Just hang on in there with me. I have loaded the stream up with lots of information for you. Just hang with me till the end. Hopefully, we will change your mind and open your eyes to new direction. Enjoy this, and I will be setting the stream, and I will be back, and we will kick in with live. Enjoy the song, by the way. I wrote the song myself.
Someday the sun will fade beyond these hills. Time will steal the quiet from our windowsills. The heartbeat hums, it's singing while we're here. Every laugh and tear are what make life clear. Don't chase the shadows, don't fear the night. Stars fall, but they still shine bright. All we have is this flame inside. Let it burn until the dark arrives. 'Cause the last day comes for all that's living, but this one's made for giving. Paint your sky with paradise. Love it loud, don't think twice. The rest will come deep and quiet. So enjoy the light, don't let it die. The river knows it needs the sea one day. Still it dances wild along the way. We're spark and dust, we're breath and fire, chasing dreams that lift us higher. So breathe that golden air again. Feel the world beneath your skin. Everything begins then ends, but your soul still flies within. 'Cause the last day comes for all that's living. So make today your reason for singing. Turn your pain to paradise. Raise your arms to the open skies. The rest will come, calm and quiet. So enjoy the light, don't you deny it. When darkness finds you, don't be afraid. Peace is born from the life you made. Stars fade slow, but love will stay. It shines when night takes day away. 'Cause the last day comes for all that's living, and this heart is still forgiven. Make your world a paradise. Burn your fears, be free tonight. Rest will come deep and quiet. So enjoy the light before you hide it. Enjoy the light now, today, before it drifts.
All right. Hopefully you enjoy the sound as I am setting things up. Welcome to my stream. I have not been streaming on the channel for a while. And yes, absolutely. This, what you see as a thumbnail on the screen, 100% is not clickbait. I will share some amazing scaling secrets with you, and also will show you a domain, and also will show you how we are able to basically take a bunch of domains, thousands of them up to now, taking from zero and making them basically accomplish the goal of sending 1 million emails at 30 days, and then after that sending a million emails a day become a child play. So before we get all into the goodies, let me introduce myself to you once more. My name is Evangelos Tatsiarkis. This is my channel. It's been dormant for quite a while as I'm busy on No Limit Emails channels. I stream daily over there. And hopefully you will enjoy the stream. First of all, if you just discovered me in YouTube, please do subscribe to the channel. As you know, when I post stuff, is not a theories, is not a something I picked up from somebody else. Is generally what I'm doing with my own clients and what you can take with you and implement it on your own business. And it's also, just don't take my word for it. Please go and do a little bit study on me. And also, I'm not one of your average guys out there try to basically sell you something. And here on the stream, I have absolutely nothing to sell you, only things to show you that you can make yourself a sound decision. And of course, if you want to scroll the description, you can also check my blog and get yourself some free AI tools to play around with, absolutely no pay. And also I have another gift in there for you if you really want to save secure communication between you and your loved ones. And that is myself and my team's gift to the whole world, including you. And that link is also there. It's called meetnolimitemails.com, and you can utilize that tool as well. So on the stream, as always, please do your homework, and also you can come and have a debate with me. You can ask me questions. You can have a conversation with me. And there is a public square room open, and it is called Meet No Limit Emails / public square, all in one word. And you can also hang out in there with us, as it is public place, to just basically have a conversation with you all. It's not a place that we pitch stuff. It's not a place that kind of we just want to sell our stuff to you. It's a place that we listen to you, see what you have, and see what we can do to help you, see what you can do to help us, and obviously win-win situation for both sides. I do apologize. I have no camera on currently because literally my camera is somehow, when I switch it on, drops my bandwidth to YouTube. And therefore, I know you don't want to see my ugly face, but towards the end, hopefully I will give you a few seconds what I look like. You can take a screenshot of me. But on YouTube and everywhere else, guys, even on my LinkedIn, I will show you all that. So you can see I am the real deal, and I am the guy behind the amazing infrastructure that we created for ourselves 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I was just in the same position as all of you, could not scale, had the big issues with many ISPs, could not basically have a, you could say, solid business running with one. And I had basically over 100 accounts with many different email service providers. And of course, if you want a little bit background on that, we do stream it on No Limit Emails channel. Check that out, subscribe there, as I do daily lives in there. And also case study channel that we have, basically doing this kind of challenges, taking domains up from clients and setting them up. By end of 30 days, they end up sending million. Obviously, if they have an unlimited count, then they can send million email a day after that, and plus. So just hang on for that, and I will also share with you my screen, and also will show you live, basically dashboard that many emailers, scared to show you, and or they don't have, they just basically fibbing to you. But in here, everything is real, and everything is basically, you could say, provable by data, by dates, by emails, and all that stuff I'm going to share with you. And so to give you some ideas what is possible what you can get your hands on. So believe me, what I'm going to show you and share with you on the stream, you're not going to see anywhere else in YouTube unless people are using our systems, that they, the ones, have this kind of power. But the rest of the world, we have not seen it. In the last 6 years, I even been so bold, betting my house against whole world, so somebody can create the exact same system. And if they do, they have to invite me in, and I have to test it myself. And if it's good as this, then they can win the house. But last 6 years, nobody came, guys. And also last 6 years, I've been basically putting people's feet in a torch, because they are misleading society, misleading businesses, misleading entrepreneurs and startups, that they just want to improve their lives and their work, and of course improve the world as in a process. Therefore, lots of people out there, they really do not have what I'm going to show you. And once more, I'm not here to pitch you anything. I just want to show you what I'm doing and what we have in place. And it's up to you to make that decision for yourself or not. And that's basically it for that sense of things. But once more, maybe you just popped into my channel, you don't know me, that's fine. This is not really about me. This is not even about you. This is about the email industry as a whole, that is against you and against me and against anyone else. And then I'm here, basically, you could say, reversing it and empowering you with it and myself with it. So we will get into that. As always, please just be patient. I'm still just tying the loose end in here so we can run the stream nice and smoothly. And the stream going to be a little bit long, maybe an hour, maybe a little bit more. Just make sure that you stay towards the end, guys. Absolutely. In the end, I also have extra gift for you, that if you are in here on the channel, one way or the other, you reach out to me, or you can jump on that public square room, share some details with me, and I will give you that gift personally. So hang on for that gift. And it's absolutely amazing, especially if you're starting your journey with emails. So let's get into it. If you stay with the channel and watch this stream to the end, you deserve to get something out of this. And I'm not doing this to benefit myself. I'm doing it. I didn't have to even come here and share it with you, but I believe it will help many of you, especially many of you being led wrong way. It's not your fault. Literally, industry set up like that. And of course, you can also check some of the comparison stuff that I did on No Limit Email channel, so you can see the industry and prices and everything else with your own eye. And also, you have the power of the Google, any browser, that you can take our website URL and put it in Wayback Machine, see last 6 years, what I'm saying to you is true or not. Find that out for yourself. As you know, when I'm saying do that, you have to, just do it, because without you seeing it, me saying it, maybe you're not going to believe it. Even me showing you, you may be not going to believe it. And also, me showing the real data, you may not going to believe it even as possible to even do that kind of scales when it comes to the email and cold email. And I will show you the exact mistakes many people make, get banned, and obviously business dies out. And so you avoid them. So hang on for that as well. So let's first of all get going on the topic matter. And let me say something. It might really sound crazy, sound really audacious, sound like literally too good to be true. And I guarantee you 100% what I'm telling you is the truth, guys. And I have no reason to lie to you. I don't need your $100. And as you can see, I'm not sponsored by anybody. and I'm in my own channel sharing this information to wide world to help the world. So if you are sending emails through the traditional platform, 100%, I guarantee you, you're already losing the game before even you join them. If you join them, it just become a absolutely pit that you can't get out. One, that is restrictions. Two, that is, reputation damage to you. Three, you cannot really scale the way I'm going to show you that we are able to last 6 years. And also today, I'm going to show you how really I scale just one of my own domain to send millions of, even tens of millions of emails. And you will see that number on my dash, and I will show you absolutely zero spam. And the other good side of this is absolutely no ban, no shutdown, no spam, and basically, and no collapse in a business. And if you're still struggling to send like 1,000 emails, like 2,000 emails, 5,000 emails, even 10,000 emails, this will completely change your mind and your strategy. And you're going to say, oh my God, where is I have been? Why didn't I discover this guy 6 years ago? So, guys, I've been doing this for 6 years for many thousands of clients globally, everywhere. So, public users, you can check them out. I will show you all, guys. Like, I don't ask many people for basically reviews, to be honest, and I don't. So it's very rare that I'll ask some of the people that using the system for reviews, but I will show you the few that I have got, and you can see it with your own eyes, and also you can check that out. And one more thing, really, I want you to kind of take on board in this industry that we are in, called like literally norm of the email, so to speak, email service providers, legacy systems. There is not a single company the last 6 years is not have increased their prices, but we have absolutely done that. Last 6 years, the price has not increased what we're doing with email. So plus 700 plus days continue live streaming, a real live stream without editing, coming on just like this and sharing my screen with you and talking to everybody, especially on normal emails channel. So we built real infrastructure, isolated, dedicated, that has no third party independency. And having that power, the powers your communication, is just absolutely amazing, amazing. You could say liberation, freedom, you could name it whatever you like. Literally is peace of mind, and also obviously safety side of it as well. And once more, let me just clarify this. This is not theory. This is real world execution that we do every single day. So even on this stream, we're going to send an email, we're going to execute email, we're going to build email, and we're going to also show you, I'm going to also show you really what tools do I use to do all of this stuff. And all the tools I'm going to be using to create the stuff is all free, beside basically your email. But you could use those tools with any other emails that you're already using or you're going to use. So here's why really 90%, maybe 99.9% fail at emails, especially at email scaling. They rely on platforms, not on infrastructure. That's one thing. They don't have really isolated, dedicated IP specifically designed and activated, warmed up for email. They don't understand domain scaling. They think sending a more equal scaling, but really it's not. It's sending tens of millions is class scaling, not like sending 10,000 or 20,000. Sending 10,000, 20,000, maybe for some people be scaling, but really it's not. It's very minute, it's tiny thing, what I'm going to show you. That's why they kind of get blocked, because literally they do not have solid understanding and solid infrastructure. And email is not marketing. email is an infrastructure for communication, and if you do it right, absolutely there is no reason why you can't scale. But you have to have a right infrastructure underneath you in order to do that. So you don't control the outcome on a third party systems, shared hosting system, like I mentioned. You really do not have a control of your own reputation. You don't have a control of your own sending. You don't have a control of your own scalability. You do not have a control of your cost. And obviously, that is whammy when it comes to the scaling emails. So we are looking like literally, you could look at this as four different pillars. One is domain scaling. You know, number one is obviously domain. If domain fail, your email fails. And number two, why thousands really not able to stably scale email. Over the years, I have seen this with my own eyes, including myself trying with hundreds of different service providers. So the second part of this, the dedicated versus shared, reputation control versus reputation shared. So if you can't really control your reputation and your reputation being shared with by spammers, scammers, that you join those networks that have been abused for decades and decades, then you can't control that. So that's another fail point. Literally from get-go, like I mentioned, you losing before you even start. So, and the third one, literally warming up strategy that many people get wrong. They don't know, and they never have set up system and scaled the way kind of like we've been doing. And therefore they also kind of fall short and fail. And of course, behavior of the email as well, and as well as obviously behavior of the actual person that using the email. So looking at email as a cash cow, maybe 10 years ago you could do that, but today's with AI and stuff, you have to be very, very realistic. You can't really do that anymore. And also sending logic, many people believe you should never blast email, but really I'm going to prove they are wrong. And I have done that over and over, and you will see that just a moment in my dashboard. Also, let me show you what we actually did and like what we are doing. Let's bring the dashboard on so we can look on this point together and of course have a kind of go through with you. First of all, again, once more, I am just going to bring a LinkedIn up. By the way, social media places, that's only places that I use pretty regular, is a basically YouTube, on especially no limit emails, and also LinkedIn. And I don't really use Facebook. I had a pretty weird scenario with Facebook, and since then I never been on Facebook. So this is my profile on LinkedIn. As you can see, I'm this guy here, and yes, that's my face. I was a little bit younger, guys, in there. So I am the founder of No Limit Emails, also founder of Fire SMTP. And we build, manage private email infrastructure and send millions of emails monthly, daily for clients, data security, data hygiene, cybersecurity, end-to-end encrypted live video feeds, all that goody stuff. Like you can actually go there and use that video feed absolutely on us. Totally anonymous, totally pay. There's no paywalls, there's no cookies, there's no sponsors. You generate the room and you are basically owner of that room you operate. There's no boss over there. So you can check that out. So that's my profile. So let's kind of close that. And hopefully you had a kind of good look and take a screenshot. And of course, this is again like to just give you some background proof that what I'm going to show you is absolutely all real. So, and here, as you can see, this is my company, and I have only few reviews, guys. Like I mentioned, I'm not one of those guys try to just get reviews for sake of it. It's not about reviews, and I only kind of ask very, very kind people to give me something they really want to say. It's not about pressure or pushing or paid reviews. So we never paid for reviews. and this is our users, what they say about us. So you can see I have 12 people giving me reviews. They're all 5 stars, and you can see each one of them. I'm going to slow scroll so you can read and what they say about the service, what they say about myself, and you can check that out on Trustpilot yourself here. So you can see like business people all over the world we are serving, and of course showing you this is not about really kind of, you could say, ballooning up my egos. It's about really the truth about what other people think about us and the service that we give. So that's out of the way. And now hopefully you get a little bit of a picture. So again, as a proof, we're going to look, like I mentioned, you have this power of the internet, right? So we're just going to look one more thing in here, very important, Wayback Machine. So you all have this, right? And you all can go in a Wayback Machine, just like this, as you can see. And we're just going to bring our basically over page here. And the reason I'm showing you this, so you know what I'm saying to you exactly the truth here. So I want you to see it with your own eyes. So we're just going to paste this URL here, and you can do exact same, guys. And we're going to hit go. This is our sales page. And as you can see, from 2021, we went live. And since then, Wayback Machine taking a screenshot. Obviously, this year is not complete yet. And after year complete, you'll have kind of one nudge in here. So if we go back to 2021 and you scroll it and you go to day December 23rd, and then if you click on this time here, is one snapshot is being generated by Wayback Machine. So while this is loading, hopefully it will load. It's going on. As I'm streaming is internet on Starlink, guys, a little slow. So this is 2021. This is our page. First time went live to the public. And we put up simply the shittiest page in the world. It's just a placeholder. Only thing that we really focused on in here on this page is the subscription button works for right thing, and the rest of it over a period of time, obviously we changed stuff a little bit, but everything's still kind of same. I just want to show you one thing. So I want to show you the price here. As you can see, lots of things on this old page, but this is what you want to look. So you see 2021 as a price is this, what you see in here, like bronze for 67, silver for 97, gold for 197, and platinum unlimited email sent 397. And each package comes with dedicated IP. And since then, and this is today's page, so you can see in here, not much difference, still same video there, guys, but look at the price here. So this is today still 67 bucks. This is still 97. This is still 197. This is still 397. So if you look side by side, this is 2021, December, and this is today. So by the way, this is not an image, this is live page, but this is image from 2021. So you can see the live page today is still like that. And this is obviously, we just tidy up. We took a lot of the kind of writing out. And so what you get in here is, again, free hosting, unlimited SMTP, marketing community, obviously marketing platform, which is I will show you. And obviously we do all reputation feedback, and also we do all the technical work. The user actually doesn't do any of that stuff. As you can see in here, it says live 24 technical support, which is that's what we do. So this is a little bit picture of the dashboard. I will show you just a moment. And this was our page then 2021, guys. As you can see in here, the prices stay same. and 2026. It's nothing changed here. So let's also kind of put that proof in a bed. So you know what we are talking. By the way, this is the offer that we offer to the businesses, the world. And as you can see in here is easy to send million email. And also we have package that absolutely you send unlimited amount of emails. So why this is secret, but you can see since 2021, the price itself not change. So if you are in 2021 and you wanted to send a million emails since 2021, you're still paying this price has never gone up. And an industry, this is not possible. So that's just one thing you got to kind of really take an account. So next thing I really want to show you once more, really, you don't need expensive false tools. I'm showing you. You don't need huge expenses to try to scale email. And also you don't need buy thousands of inboxes from places like Gmail or Outlook or whatever. So the truth is you all need is one H domain, absolutely dedicated setup, and of course data that you can send your emails, be it that clients you already captured, or what to do with data. It's all public, and I'm going to show you. You can get tons of that. And also towards the end, if you stay towards the end, I will announce it. I will give you a bunch of leads absolutely for free that you can start your email stuff. So if you really want to build this kind of stuff yourself, is absolutely horrendous amount of time, money, and knowledge you need in order to put together. But we already have built the system, guys. You see, is like cheaper than traveling from London to Manchester on the train, and you still can reach out to millions of people. So, I mean, we go live every single day to kind of basically do this kind of stuff. And if you are there this evening, last night, 10 o'clock, you would see me live on that channel again. So just hang on and towards the end, guys, and you will see. So the next thing I really want to show you to open your eye to the new direction, and of course your thinking to new option. So this is one of the case study domain that I've been running myself for absolutely 6 years, 7 years now. And let's bring it in so it's not fake stuff. So I'm just going to log in. And we're in. So you can see hourly email reads in here. And I'm also going to just change this. We're going to go back a bit on date here. And so I'm going to give you basically 2 years. 2 years of continuum history in here. So let's just go March 1st and hit save. So you can see now, obviously, this is daily stuff. What you see in here, this is the amount of contacts that have been uploaded each month, just to upload, but not email send and verified. So when we're uploading, obviously we upload and verify. So you can see from May and March 2024, and we are already April 2026. As you can see, total history of 2 years of the server running, and amount of basically email I send with it is just insane scalability wise. Obviously, you can see traffic coming from this call data, and I test stuff like downloads for assets and all that good stuff. So let's have a look a little bit. First of all, my contact numbers, as you can see in there, everything's registered in here. So far, like in this two-year period alone, when I wiped the server out, we did started challenges. As you can see, the domain emails and emails from all over the place is being uploaded, and you can see this emails interacted with me yesterday, today, the day before. So first of all, let me kind of just change, go to second page. But one thing you notice in here, nobody's and nobody's kind of reported me spam, and one person basically in here says do not contact me, and 2 days ago. So that's 200 people, one person said. So that's very, very minimal. So let's go to page 3. From 300 people, only one person, 2 people unsubscribed, and they read my email. So you can see the time dates in here. So this is the 400. As you can see in here, I'm showing you 100 each. So from 400 people, again, as only few people, like 2 or 3 people unsubscribed. It's just amazing. Like literally there's no spam reports, and if people want to unsubscribe, they unsubscribe. So you can see this is all public data, by the way. I'm sending, even the government emails, literally is all public data. As you can see, edu, government, you name it, edu, private domains, edu, and all sorts of, basically, as you can see, organizations, government offices, you name it. It's just free public data. What it is in public, I kind of upload it in here to test things and do stuff. So now you can see in this specific server right now, there is 11 million plus contacts, but I have sent way above 11 million emails, and I'm going to show that next. So when we go to the channel, and you can see the emails, and like I mentioned, these are the emails that I've been sending over a period of time, but it goes way back. Some cases you can see 2025, and if I go further down, probably you'll see some a little bit older data from 2023, even further. As you can see, there is quite lots of emails in here, and then the numbers has been sent 100,000, 100, like you can see the numbers in here and how many emails I have sent. So it's just amazing amount of scalability power that you get. As you can see in here, it goes basically 2023 in here, as you can see, sending, like, it's not like 1 day or 2 years. It's been going on the specific domain and same infrastructure for 6 years, and scalability been absolutely insane. Like it's just unbelievable. So till you see it with your own eyes, obviously you don't believe it, but this is the generally, when you look at this is what possible when you have a solid infrastructure in place in order for you to do this kind of stuff. And normally, I mean, people out there, they will send 1,000 emails. They think they are scaling, but look in here, there is not a single campaign. There is 1,000, like every one of them above, industry average. You could say what you send. Some of the stuff, like things like this, I do testing stuff. But essentially, look at this kind of stuff, like when you look like sending, 3%, 4%, 5% on a cold email, you really don't get, especially just cold email on random data. You don't get that kind of stuff in any other systems, unless kind of something fake. But generally speaking, this is all real. Everything is, as you can see. We will send another email just a moment. So when we look what is possible that you could scale, right? So I'm going to look a little bit newer dates. So you can see if we scroll up a little bit, you can see like different dates, different amount of emails. So if you look just this screenshot here, look, 200,000, 200,000, 200,000, 300,000 million emails sent and one go. 200,000, close to 200,000, close to 300,000, as you can see, and it's not a one-time thing. And then keep going on, as you can see, it just goes on and on and on. So this is why nobody comes up, even claim my house, because they do not have this kind of infrastructure or knowledge or anything even close. So because of that, obviously people not able to even come claim that, but they're not even able to come and show us in the world something like this. And you can see some campaigns 100, also the crazy numbers happening in here. But if we keep going up, again, like literally the new stuff here, as you can see, April 9th, which is 2 days ago, I sent this email to 100,000 people. This is a little bit older email, kind of, I repeat, send it. But if you look April 2nd, I sent it another 100,000. If you look a bit further down, obviously a little bit mixed here because I kind of brought it up a little bit. But one thing I want to, you notice the April and March ones. So you can see in April 1st, I sent nearly 700,000 email. And March 30th, I sent nearly a million emails. March 23rd, I sent 820,000 emails. March 22nd, I sent 128,000. March 18, I sent 600,000. So just on this few email alone, majority, 99% of the people out there cannot really send a lifetime. So you can see scalability and also that little bit, you could say, like triggering mass emails. Normally industry keep lying to people, you can't do. Absolutely you can do, but there is way to do. So you got to have an infrastructure in place. You got to warm it up proper. You got to gain that trust. And when you do that, and all this is possible, this is why you could say one day I'm sending 100, next day I could send 1,000 million emails. It will not really affect the specific domain. Is not going to get me blocked or anything like that. So this is the difference between you joining shared hosting and people like us doing this. So you can see from get-go, you cannot do this basically all your lifetime if you're sticking with share hosting that only limit you to send, a few thousand emails. But as you can see in here, if you're doing 10,000 and I'm doing million, who's going to win long run? Logically. And also maybe lots of you thinking, this is just like, spray pray. No, this is absolute live, extreme case study test, just purely from random public data. The data is not being researched. The target is not being researched. It's just picking somebody up and sending them email. And there's no other system can even do that for you because you have to do lots of research, get correct ICP, and that, of course, will help you improve a lot more. Your stats will go crazy. But in this case, just total random, as you just saw the emails. They told it from all over the place, and 11 million of them in there, and I didn't research anything. This is all about brutal, honest case study and real world test that what you could get from the data, what can you achieve from the data. So the most important part in here, not just the numbers. When you send in to the absolutely not you could say, not very well researched ICPs and getting signal back, your delivery works, you didn't go on spam, you can make quite a bit of gains in here. It's all about picking something up almost for nothing, getting something out of it. This is what's going on in here. That's why this is doing so kind of crazy numbers. But as you can see, you can do the numbers, but you also have this very interesting numbers. I mean, I'm not really interested in 160,000 people. I'm just interested in this people, because this 160,000 people is like a whole stadium full of people. Everybody's not going to neither like you or want to buy into you, but the small signal that you get, this is where's the gold is. As long as you send in emails, you're getting this small signal back. This is kind of win-win. So you can see from 100,000 people, we have signal of 169 people. From 30,000 people in here, you have 300 people. From 100,000, you have almost 700 people. From 150,000, you have 700 people, if you know what I mean. So from 600 people Obviously, this campaign is still active, as you can see, it's not switched off. So like over a period of time, I will still get more and more kind of views of this, and obviously still quite maybe retrigger this once more if I need to. But you can see this, like from a million people, I'm getting basically 200 people, but that's how it is. It's a number game. So it's, everybody's out there, random people, they're not excited to receive your emails. Majority of them, they probably will spam, like report you as a spam. But in this case, we don't, because the way emails content is being written, the way being constructed, and all that kind of stuff. So you don't actually kind of get stressed. As you can see, like sending 800,000 people, you expect is going to be full of people reporting you as a spam. So if we look this people, and as you can see, total random numbers, and you can see one person says do not contact me, two people, right, from 100. And it is amazing, it's absolutely insane. But normally, if you do this with many other systems, you're going to get bombarded, basically, many spam complaints, many people unsubscribe and all that. But you can see in here, 15 days ago, guys, like they read this email. Like if 15, 16 days, this guy says, do not send me another email, and we kind of honor that, and system will not send this guy an email, and this says do not contact. Like you could class it unsubscribe. So from 200 people, 3 people unsubscribe, you are well, below the kind of radar, so to speak, of any AI stuff, any detection, any spam filters. So that's the thing in here. So this is what I'm interested in, not all that million people. And these are the people I'm interested in, that I can now set up a different communication with these people. Say, hey, this hour, this date, this time, you read my email. Anything can I do for you? So let's go ahead and look at again on the email stuff. So to do the email, like I mentioned, I'm going to share some tools with you, and the tools that I use for myself. So first of all, probably every one of you already kind of like AI magician in one way or the other. But believe me, you have not seen anything like this, so I'm going to show you, unless obviously you're being part of No Limit Emails. So I'm just going to, we're just going to go ChatGPT. No, this is just hang on, guys. This is not your normal ChatGPT. So as you can see, we have quite a lot of prompts in here, but there's a lot more, guys. That's 5,000 different prompts in here. I'm just on the tabs on a search pane, and I want to search for email, and then I want to show you 4 pages, 4 items in one go. So let's go ahead and just keep scrolling till I find the one that I have built, and you can also use this for absolutely nothing. So you can see what kind of stuff is already has in here that, go ahead and utilize it. So it's quite a lot. So we go back, and this is the one I created. So we're going to select this and like this, and we're going to just write an email. And all we have to do is simply, you can prompt it, by the way, but as you know, it must be an easier, quicker way instead of writing a prompt, right? So in here, I'm just going to get a sales page URL, and we're going to go in here, and we're going to paste this in here, and we're just going to hit go. And this will write us an email, like A/B test email. And I built this basically first round of AI in ChatGPT when it came out. So this is kind of wrapper agent top of the AI. And I highly recommend you, if you are writing emails and all that stuff, go ahead and utilize this tool, because it saves you lots of time and also give you email content four four types of A/B test emails, some case 5, some case 6, just depending how much memory you got left on the ChatGPT and its free tool. So you can see it gives me two subject lines, email content very well drafted, and with the CTA already included. So let's just kind of pick this up. By the way, ChatGPT is a little bit separated thing here, the subject line, but we will get that after. So let's just kind of copy this here. First of all, from the ChatGPT. The trick in here is like you just can't use this the way it is, because ChatGPT, as you know, will kind of put some crazy stuff in normally. So what we want to do, we want to use another tool a little bit of it, so to speak, and to find out, see how clean this is and what we need to change before we kind of compile and send an email. So the other tool in here is, again, I have not made this tools guide. This tools exists for quite a long time, and I highly recommend you use it. Mail media tool, if you go to this URL, you can check that, and you can use this too. You see it highlights the spam words. So we're going to first look this, because the ChatGPT obviously going to give you a few things that they are just a little bit iffy. So, for example, you allow the process, you send the message. Let's just also go back and get our subject line here. And let's see how this subject line A did on a spam word counter, so to speak. So let's also go ahead and paste that in. So the subject line on this one, as you can see, has one word, but is it you're not losing the lead, they never saw you. So I think this was part of here. Anyway, so like that. So you can see we have 2 bit shady words, 3 unnatural words, and 1 portraying the urgency. I think the urgency is how or get, because obviously if we're going to write this, we want to get rid of this, right? So you are not losing the leads. They don't, you can say they don't instead of never. They don't show your email. I mean, this could be something like this, just improvement of that. But as you can see, there's no more spam words on your subject line, and of course you get rid of this colon. And here's the uncomfortable truth. And then instead of here is, I'm just going to just take that out and just put it there. You can shrink this down. You can do kind of like take a little bit of this AI stuff out. Message gets filtered. Message are being filtered. You could say are being filtered, something like this. But I'm putting I'm putting like a capital in here, so like ChatGPT is not going to do that. And then the rest of this in here, now picture instead of now, picture this instead, picture new way instead, you could say that, but new is again another one of those words, a bit weird. And if you are ready to operate with control instead of uncertainty, explore it. Instead of here, explore it in our page, something like this. And of course, let me just recorrect this. In our page, as you can see, it's just something like this. And of course, you don't need this link, which is, we will kind of inlayer the link in the email. So as you can see, like just tweaking a little bit. Now you have great content, nothing spammy in here, and you can now take this content and rip the formatting out of this tool here, because they will leave a slug. And the way that you do that is really everyone who feels, if you got anything equivalent of a notepad, you simply copy and paste this in Notepad. So you can take that formatting out of this. And of course, you can also adjust a little bit if it's wrong, if it's long writing, that you can just adjust this a little bit. Ideal, make a little bit more white space in your email. But this is good enough, by the way. It's just random stuff. So now this is ready to use. So we're going to just move that aside. Hopefully now you can see that this tool. This tool I built is a wrapper top of AI PRM plugin and works with ChatGPT. Just make a free AI PRM plugin account, go to ChatGPT and add the extension to the Chrome browser, connect your ChatGPT to it. You will have all these tools, by the way, there for you. As you can see, created with AI PRM, but the prompt is obviously write a best email to A/B test is by me, and EMU and LEMU is my kind of username, and then you just saw it. So hopefully you get the idea. It is free tool and is useful. As you can see, removes 98%, you could say, spam words out of your content, and then visually you can check it in the spam checker in here with Mail Media Tool, and you can see, make the kind of great content. And this is one of the reason many people really not reporting me, because I'm getting rid of urgency stuff. I'm not kind of pushing anything salesy, as you can see in here on the specific. And his email is written based on the offer we have. So it's not like I'm sending something and sending him somewhere doesn't match. It's whole matching things going on in here. So let's go ahead and actually make the email. So we're going to make brand new email, and we're just going to select this. So first we got to fill in our subject line. We just copy it and paste it in here. And then this point onwards is just copy paste. Internal name, I'm just going to call this one day 6. I think it's either 6:58 or 59. I can't exactly remember. Either way, we can always kind of re-edit this, change this, or make another one. 6:59. Let's just do that. And the segments are the list. I'm just going to select few lists here. Let's select this one, and let's select this one. Let's select one more. So these are 3 lists basically, or 4 lists, something like this. I'm just going to do 3 for now. So we're going to apply this, so it saves this here, and we don't need to fill anything else. So just leave this on publish, and we go to the builder. And builder, I'm just going to drag this out of it, and we're going to get, as I told you, like I'm not this is just random outreach to these people, and I'm not personalizing anything in these emails either. So if you know what I mean, in emails are not neither short, neither call, neither too short, neither too long. Is 1 minute read. I mean, easy to scan, but you could shrink this out a little bit if you want to. So that's basically we done the email. So one more thing, I really want to do something that's many people really don't know, that what you can do with this. So you can see we're going to add this, what I'm live right now on YouTube, right? So let's just go to YouTube, and let's go to our my channel. So you can see right now I am live on here. So let's just open this live. What I'm live right now. So we're going to share this. We're going to get embed code here. We copy this and we go on our email. And I'm just going to add in here a couple of sections and we're going to paste that code in, something like that. And of course, you can be a little bit more meticulous in here if you want to. Just stay, watch this to the end. So I'm just going to where it says hello world in here. I'm just going to put a question in there, something like this. But question is a little bit too big. Let me just change that in here. So we go typography. Let's just shrink this a little bit, make it in one line, something like that. Okay, we are good with that. As you can see, now we embedded the video. The video is live. Just a couple more things I need to do in here before I send this email. So we're going to add a couple more sections in here. So let's add section in here, maybe one more couple here. And first of all, I'm just going to get a signature from one of my older emails. Hopefully this one will have it. And you will see what I mean just a second. So let's have a look at this email content. All right, this will do it. So let's just bring side by side in here so you can see what we're doing here. So you can see in here, I did this email way back when, and I just want to basically get this disclaimer here, first of all, as you can see. And we go back on here. We put our disclaimer in here. And I just want to change tone of this a little bit so it doesn't stick out to the eye that much. And let's just turn that something like this. And also I want to reduce the font in here a little bit. So it's a little bit more small, as you can see. So the next part I want to do also, I want basically, I could add my image. I could add some more social proof, as you can see, according to this email, and could add more images and things like that, as you know. So image-wise, I'm just going to leave that off because I'm not going to personalize it at all this time around. As you know, we are doing A/B tests. Some of them I'm going to personalize, some of them not. But it's very simple, guys. If I really wanted to add my image in, it's very simple. I just drag an image here and add my little cartoon in here. And then I just want to look another email here, see if I have, let me just see if I have a signature that says who I am and whatnot. Just a moment, guys. Yeah, so this time, as you can see, I have, and I'm just going to add that to it. And this is, again, a similar email in here. As you can see, I'm just copying it from the system. And let's add that to it. So we're just going to make section underneath this. I mean, you can put a side, but I like it underneath, guys, something like this. And then we're going to paste this in here. And that's it. As you can see, Evan founder at enrollment emails. So we can change this a little bit. And I'm just going to put add in a space here. So that's basically something like this. Up a bit, and that'll do it. And we have a video, we have a content. One thing missing in here, if you noticed, I didn't put the link in the email content. There's a link in here. So this will basically, let me check if it's actually, I copied the link or not. If it's not, then all I have to do is basically get a link and highlight this. And you can see there's already a link in there, just apply. So there's the link and nothing else in there. And we're going to hit X. We're going to hit save and close. And let's just kind of check this preview here. So we have our headline, we have our video, and we have AR content, we have our basically the PS, and we have a disclaimer. And let's go back once more and let's go edit so we can adjust that video. So right now, as you can see, we are live, by the way, and when I publish in a second, this will show up. So this is our YouTube video. So save and close. So if we are going to, you see it was like that. If we refresh, and now you see the videos there. And this video is, by the way, I'm right now live. If I hit this, will play live in the video. So, and when we send this out. So let's go ahead and just have a look, see how many people we're going to be sending to. And this is amazing, right? Everything done in front of you, and scale-wise, how easy it is to publish. So this is about 55,000 people. That's a little bit too little. Let's kind of go back and edit here. Let's kind of add a few more sections, or i.e. streams, segments, i.e. lists. Let's just add a couple more. Let's up the number up a bit, so you get an idea here. So hopefully, like this morning, if you wake up Saturday morning, what the heck is this crazy guy doing this kind of stuff and I'm not doing? You be right, guys. So let's save and close. Let's try find out how many are. So it's 115,000. Let's just kind of like put a few more on in here. To get close to the 150 or 200K, something like that. So let's go up. Let's do a couple more. By the way, on the 200s, 300s level of stuff, I have not sent this people almost a year email, guys. So it's all right to send them second email right now. So let's save and close. And let's try find out, see how many is there. This time maybe quite a bit. 200,000, and that's good enough, guys. So let's go ahead and send this. Obviously, if I want, I can send 1 million, guys. But when I press send, I have to keep my window open here, so let that process happening. So you get the idea now. We created the email. We are going to trigger this email, but before we trigger this email, you just saw and how many contacts I have, and it's all verified. And if you are wanting some of those leads, just let me know in the comments, say lead or something like that, or reach out to me on a public square. I can give you that. But before I kind of hit send this is going to take a while. Obviously, we're going to send 200,000 people. It's not going to have a flick of an eye. It's going to take time, the process to happen, but it's going to go out between now and next hour and a half, something like that. I have to leave my screen on. But version 6 of this specific setup, you just set the timer up and that timer will trigger it and you don't have to wait. So because this is all physical right now, direct broadcast, this is what you need to do essentially. So the other tool that I wanted to give you, I'm just going to show you. First of all, let's go ahead and do the incognito. So you know, kind of crazy stuff not going on in here. So we go meet, no limit emails in here. And this is another tool that I really want to give you guys. And please go ahead and utilize this. As you can see, there is no cookies when I pump this up. There is no prompt to create a room. So in here, I'm just going to say live on YT demo. Example. About you could call anything your room. So you start meeting, and now is going to ask me to allow my camera, allow everything else. Let's say just allow visiting site. And you can make a nickname. I'm just going to call myself F, something like that, and join a meeting. Now I'm live. As you can see, there is no pop-up, no ads, no paywalls. And this is live. I can share this URL with somebody that I want to speak to. I can go in here, set up my password. I can share screen. I can record the screen. It will record my local device. Let me just mute myself. But you can see in here, I am live. My video is live. And if I switch off and switch this on, you probably hear audio here on the side in here. And of course, this is like for screen sharing, screen recording, long hours of streaming, have 1 or 1,000 people in your rooms. Is up to you. Play a game with your friends all day long. Nobody's here to ask you anything and ask you for anything. It's just free, open source, and we are gifting to you all so you can communicate with your loved ones. So this is, again, my you could say second gift, true software that you can use. And the third gift is obviously leads. If you wanted the leads, like I mentioned, you just saw. I'm just going to close that. So go ahead and use that. That should be in description. And once more, if you haven't seen anything like this, come join us, guys. The system exists as we've been running for 6 years. I kind of showed you 6 years. There is no price increase. And if you want to scale email, something like this, as you can see, and we can go in and do this kind of stuff. And you can also do that. All you need is literally use your own domain. So let's send this email. I hope you enjoy the stream, and I hope I have opened your eye to kind of new thing and new possibility that you can scale your emails. And of course, right now, the system is sending emails out. As you can see, its count is going. And come join us and let us liberate you and have your own private system built on your domain. We host, maintain, and give you everything, including dedicated IP, SMTP. As you can see in here, I didn't have to go Amazon or somewhere else to try to buy SMTP to send 200,000 email in just this shot. And also you saw my dashboard, 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, 600,000 million email. Absolutely is doable, possible, and we done it over and over. Like I mentioned, with this system, we are able to help literally thousands of people around the world to do their emails securely, safely on their own domain. So as you all know, I'm showing you what I'm doing, what is possible, and also showing you where you can get it if you want it. And of course, if you're going to, like do a little bit study on me, go ahead. Whole world is yours. Internet's yours. You can do that. And of course, you can also ask any of these people that give us, their honest opinion and the question yourself, like jump in a public square room and members are in there. Myself is in there 90% of the time. And you can have a conversation with us and see it's true or not true for yourself. And of course, it's never is going to be true till you actually have it under your finger and using it yourself instead of somebody else showing you. But really, nobody else in the internet showing you this kind of thing. I mean, the truth is you have the YouTube. Go to YouTube and see, search whole YouTube, see if you find anybody that's showing you exact same thing. Show you, find somebody that actually front of you on live stream triggered 200,000 emails. And tomorrow you can join me on a live stream on Meet No Limit Email, No Limit Emails live channel, which is you can find that just using keyword No Limit Emails with S. you can find that channel. You see it like amount of live I've been doing over there, and you can see last night's kind of stream, and that stream was also very interesting about really preventing emails going spam. That kind of conversation we had on last night's stream. So we can see it's already system sending 8,000 plus emails as we speak. And like I mentioned, this is basically, you see, it says sending in progress, do not leave this page. So I'm just going to leave my browser run and end this task. And hopefully this Saturday morning, you've seen something absolutely insanely wonderful and powerful that you could get your hands on. And it's not very expensive either, because you can also become an affiliate and by somebody earn 30% residual income from it as well. Like, it's not just we are asking you to pay us something. We revenue share with all of our family members. As you know, at No Limit Emails, we are like that. And it's, again, an industry that is constantly keep basically restricting you, cannot do this level, and is also keep increasing price on you. And because we have to suffer all that, we have to do something about it. And we done that. It works very well, and it's been going on obviously since 2021. Obviously, we did had before 2021. Initially we've been using this, late, like mid to late 2019 and 2020, and then 2021 we decided to kind of release it to the public when we know 100% everything's works before kind of we release stuff to the public. And you can also check that with our members, see what they say about really stability, scalability, sustainability, and is also uptime. Literally, it's been an amazing experience as a user just using random data. Remember, if you are bringing your own specific client list, believe me, your stats going to be a million times better than mine, because like I mentioned, I'm just doing a random cold outreach and leaving these people too, and not even sending them another email. So I hope you enjoy the stream. If you do, please do subscribe to the channel, so YouTube maybe recommend to somebody. But if somebody that you know, maybe yourself, not into this field, but somebody is, please do share this information. Save them some money, save them some hassle, save them some stress, and bring them to the righteous people so we can help them. Normally this kind of stuff, very, very expensive. That's why everybody's being kind of nickel and dimed, but we're reversing everything. Literally, you can run the system for free, just like that free tool that you can run for free. So if you still don't believe that free tool is free and is done by us, gifted to you, be my guest. Go ahead, try. Stay there for 24 hours alive. See if somebody asks you for something. See if you see one pop up. See if somebody say, hey, there's a cookie you need to accept. See if somebody asking you for a kind of put an email in there for account. And you will see the difference between that, between everything else, like if you're using Zoom, Loom, Meets, and whatnot. And just go ahead, try, guys. Save yourself plenty time, hassle, and as well as guard your own privacy. And this is private system. That's why you have to honor the unsubscribe, not abuse these people, especially when you have the data. And don't send them rubbish. Don't send them like get rich quick scheme stuff. Send them something real, tangible, just like I am. If you do that, you're never going to get reported, because they can go in there and check out my website. They say, actually this guy does this. If they have interest in you, then you start conversation. That's the whole idea. If you noticed what kind of email we wrote, we didn't say go here, buy this, get rich this, or all that kind of nonsense. Just be real, represent you, represent what you do, and introduce yourself to the world with it. And as you can see, it gives me power to reach out to 200,000 people this Saturday morning. Do you have that power? If you don't, you can get it, guys. It's been there in the public for 6 years, and we serve thousands and thousands of people with it. And once more, thank you for watching my stream. And I look forward to seeing you on No Limit Emails live stream too. Please go in there and enjoy the conversation with us. Share our stuff for the relevant people that you care and you love. Share that live tool with the people that you care and you love. Just go ahead. We ourselves is very, you could say, open-minded, acceptance of whole humanity, and that's why we're doing that, guys. And this is why we don't want everybody being burnt with the same stick, so to speak. And go ahead and utilize that live tool if you are in places that you cannot find a decent live tool to kind of have a conversation with your loved one, with your business, whatever it is you find it for. So take care. Have a wonderful rest of the Saturday. I look forward to the next stream, guys. As always, I said, please comment if you want leads, and I will send you 50,000 leads, 100,000 leads, 500,000 leads. You just tell me your number, and I'll send it to you. Just don't say 10 million, because it takes me ages to kind of even transfer that data to you. Just basically 50K, 100K will be very quick. And I'll be more than happy to give it to you and to gift it to you to get you off the ground, and even send 1 or 2 email as a courtesy for you with already established system. And of course, if you decide to join us, that is, up to your choice, guys. Take care and have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And of course, keep sending emails. If you don't, as you can see, we're taking your bacon. So since we've been going on and obviously being well now, so this is almost sent 30,000 emails, guys. And I guarantee you, before the send, we will already going to have some traffic coming in from this email. And also emails, not just an email. We are actually right now, these people who are receiving this email, and I am live in that email. So it's pretty insane, but we've been doing this technology for literally last 6 years, guys, and don't miss out on it. And it's full-on infrastructure that you can communicate with the rest of the world with 2 essential pillar of communication: your email and your live streams. And of course, you can do the conference calls, recorded calls and all that kind of stuff with that live too. Once more, take care. And I thank you for you be able to discover me on YouTube and at least watch this for a few minutes. Take, just take a moment. Think what you just saw. And it's 100% real. And I can turn your domain just like what you see in my own screen, guys. Just like what you see in my own domain. Once more, have a wonderful rest of your marketing life. I'll see you on the next one.
Tired of the limits, tired of the fees. Grow your email power with ease. Predict your costs, take back control. No more science surprises on your payroll. your business owns deliverability. Whoa. Scale it up, no ceiling in sight. Private server shining bright. Buckets clear, the math is tight. You got the future, send it right. No cap, no fear, and mails go gear to gear. Private SMTP, that's the frontier. Business control, yeah, that's the key. Freedom in your inbox, baby, it's chaos energy. Get up, get smart, it's time to grow. Build your system, make it flow. At getnolimitmails.com, let's go.